Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another pro wrestling related video. Yeah, this is another pro wrestling WWE related video. Like I said before, and people can get mad at me all they want, but the WWE is going downhill. I mean, right now in pro wrestling, the TNA is killing it. The TNA is doing their thing, but the WWE is going downhill. But anyway, I was just wanting to chat with y'all because this professional wrestler, he made it to the WWE. And yes, unfortunately, he did get released. But when they released him the first time, they ended up hiring him back and then they ended up releasing him again. And he's not the first wrestler that the WWE has done that to. They even did that to Drake Maverick. Yeah, Drake Maverick. Y'all know who I'm talking about cuz in the TNA he called himself Rockstar Spud, but in the WWE he called himself Drake Maverick. They did the same thing with him. They released Drake Maverick and then they hired him back, then released him again. The WWE be doing crazy stuff, and you see the situation with R-Truth ended up getting released from the WWE, but you see, it seems like the WWE universe had got what they wanted. They were talking about saying that they wanted R-Truth, and guess what? R-Truth came back. So, but this is a pro wrestling rivalry that I feel that would have been pretty nice for the WWE. John Cena versus Samoa Joe. If John Cena and Samoa Joe had a rivalry in the WWE, this would have been awesome. This would have been amazing. This would have had went down as one of the greatest rivalries in pro wrestling. As a matter of fact, from my understanding, I do believe John Cena and Samoa Joe did have a rivalry back when they was like in wrestling school training, like when they was this is like way before they became mainstream as pro wrestlers. This is way before Samoa Joe wrestled in the TNA, and this is way before John Cena wrestled in the WWE. This is also way before Samoa Joe made it to the WWE, but yeah, if John Cena and Samoa Joe, if they had a rivalry, this would have been amazing. This would have been great for the WWE. This would have been like an amazing rivalry for Samoa Joe, and it would have been an amazing rivalry for John Cena. John Cena has already been in a lot of rivalries against Edge, against Bobby Lashley, against Randy Orton, Batista. John Cena has been in like a lot of rivalries, like way too many rivalries to count from. He was in a rivalry against Eddie Guerrero. Like, he's been in a lot of rivalries, but yeah, John Cena and Samoa Joe, far as I know, when they wrestled in the company called the UPW Ultimate Pro Wrestling, they had a rivalry, but you know what I mean? When they ended up like meeting each other again in the WWE, I feel like it would have been nice if they had another rivalry that could have like led up to WrestleMania. It could have been to where John Cena as the WWE champion or Samoa Joe as the WWE champion, but I feel it would have been better John Cena as the WWE champion. Samoa Joe ends up winning the Royal Rumble and he gets to face John Cena at WrestleMania. This would have been amazing. And if this had happened, it probably would have been one of the greatest wrestling matches in WWE WrestleMania history. John Cena, yeah, Samoa Joe going up against John Cena for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. This would have been awesome. This would have been amazing. But yeah, the WWE, they did Samoa Joe wrong because Samoa Joe, when he wrestled in the NXT, Samoa Joe had success. Samoa Joe was the NXT champion, but when he went up against Shinsuke Nakamura beat him for the NXT championship. And also, too, Shinsuke Nakamura, he even beat John Cena. And with the way Shinsuke Nakamura, with the way he beat John Cena, he did like a finisher, which is like how they do in Japanese wrestling. Cause I noticed with the way the match was, with the way John Cena's head had hit the mat, his head had, it's like he had rolled over in kind of a weird way, but yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, he comes from that Japanese wrestling culture, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the best to do it. But yeah, John Cena going up against Samoa Joe, defending the WWE title against Samoa Joe at WrestleMania. This rivalry would have been a classic for the WWE. But yeah, my fellow wrestling fans, how do y'all feel? My fellow John Cena and Samoa Joe fans, do y'all feel that this rivalry would have went down as one of the greatest pro wrestling rivalries of all time? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.